cameras, whether they be big or small, a regular camera, just a regular camera or an action camera, a film camera or a digital camera. We've all probably used a camera at some point in our life. But today, I want to talk about the price of these things. Just because these prices may vary. This camera was $80, even though it may look like it was $200. I don't know some of the prices of these other ones because these are old cameras that I picked up, and I haven't really looked them up. I just picked them up. This one's actually broken. I should probably just turn it around, but just leave it like that because that's how you've been watching it. They can use all sorts of different recording material. This camera uses a compact flash card. One of these days I might talk about that in a video. These two use film. This one's a digital camera. This one's also a newer one that has a micro SD card. But also the price. So I have picked out 3 cameras. One is I was going to do two 2200, but then I realized that this one was 100. So I decided to do this. I have one camera that is supposed to be coming. It's not arrived yet because this is one of the first. I actually recorded the scenes for the. Okay, so I'm getting carried away. So I have a $4 camera. I have a $20 camera and a $100 camera, and I'm gonna see how better the quality gets depending on how much you pay. So the $4 one actually hasn't arrived yet. So I've done the $20 camera and the $100 camera outside tests first, and then I'm just gonna do all the $4 camera stuff last if it even arrives. Because if it doesn't arrive today, I get a full refund. So hopefully it arrives, and if it doesn't, I will let you know. But this is actually the 3rd clip in this video I'm recording. It's not the first. Usually I go by order just because it's easier to edit, but this whole project has taken over a month to film, and I just need to start work. This planning in this project has taken already about 3 weeks to plan this project, and then it's probably going to take another 1 or 2 weeks to make. So if you're wondering why I have been posting a lot, that's the reason. So yeah, because I'm going with a bunch of cheap cameras. I can't tell you what the $4 camera is going to be like, but I do know what the $20 and $100 camera looks like. This is actually my day-to-day camera. Sorry to break that to you, but I've spoiled something. Oh boy, I might have to redo this clip, but I'm probably not going to because I'm lazy. So, I think without further ado, let's stop me babbling and let's get into the video. Today is day 1. Here is our $4 camera. So this is a long story. So as you can see, I've gotten this from Temu. But this is a long story. So I first ordered a camera off of Amazon for $4. It's very similar to this. I don't know what this looks like. So I ordered that March 25th. Today's May 3rd, and it's still not arrived. So Amazon just says my package has been lost. So I just ordered this one, and this came in a week. So we're gonna open it and see what you can get for $4. Just gonna peel off this packaging tape. This is coming from China, probably. I'm just gonna assume because of all the bad translations that I'm probably about to see. Who designed this package? Alright. Oh, we're in. And here it is. The Sports HD DV Mini DV camera. Video PC camera. Take pictures. Alright, well, let's open it. Alright, and oh, everything just fell out there. There's this little, I don't know what that is. a cable that I'm gonna have to use because I don't have any other stuff like that. Oh my god! What is this? It looks so much bigger on pictures. Editing me, pull up a picture of it. I'm sorry if I don't pull it up. What is this? So, I just pulled this out of the thing. This is tiny! Like, it's the size of... here. What can I use for scale? Here's a CD case. Star Trek The Next Generation episode guide. Because it's what I have laying around. That's the size of this camera. It just looks big because I'm on a wide-angle lens. Put that down there. So, seriously, how am I gonna... Does it have any... Oh, good. It has an instruction manual. It's the best part of this thing. It's gonna be cryptically translated. Okay, there we go. English. Import HD camera. Alright, so I have an Acer Chromebook 15 because that's what I have lying around. It smells terrible. Why would I smell it? I'm an idiot. Now, let's see what this thing does. So I'm going to go into Files, see if there's anything. No, nothing there. Let's try opening the camera app. See if we can get an image.
Editing Old Soul Tech here. I'm actually editing this video at the moment, and I'm just going to save you some time. I ended up messing around with my Chromebook, trying to get the what's it called? The camera to work with it, and it just didn't work. The cryptically Egyptian hieroglyphic manual-ish thing just said that it would work with like a Windows laptop, so I just ended up doing it with a Windows laptop. So I'm just going to spare you some time, and let's jump right into the clip where I actually record it. Let me give you a warning, there's like a really, really high-pitched beep, because the microphone just ended up acting up, so I just recorded it by using it as like a PC camera on like a modern Lenovo Yoga 9i. That's what I used to record it, so I just plugged it in with USB. It worked fine on my desktop PC. It worked fine on every other Windows laptop I have. It would work with Linux, but it wouldn't work with anything else. So that's how I did it. Screensaver. So let's jump into the clip. Alright, so this wire's very short, and I have a second person holding the laptop for me because the laptop's heavy. Editing Old Soul Tech here once again, just to say that somehow I lost all of my $20 studio footage. I have no idea. I mean, I'm editing this right now. I've checked every hard drive I own. I've checked my phone. I've checked my USB sticks. I've checked everything, and I've checked SD cards. I've tried everything. And no matter what, I cannot find the $20 footage. So let me just say what I was going to say in the clips. Well, $20 gets you more, but not much better. Pretty much that's what I was going to say. And I do mention this in the video that I actually record outside with the $20 camera. I mentioned that the camera was actually not mine. It's actually a friend of mine, Bacon9886. In fact, I could probably pull up a YouTube page for him. What is the actual color of oranges? Why is that put there? Let me just YouTube. Yeah, let me just pull up his profile. Yeah, give me a second. Here we go. This is his profile. Bacon9886. So this is who I borrowed the $20 camera from. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to borrow it another time. I just couldn't get a hold of him. So that's how this ended up happening. I know I don't have good lighting at my desk. I just have this little desk lamp here. Not the best. So, sorry about that whole mishap. And let's get back to the outdoor footage. Alright. See you guys in another clip. Okay, so this is our $20 camera. I thought I'd walk outside a bit. We're gonna get our landscaping done tomorrow, don't ask. This camera has terrible dynamic range. The picture quality, it says it's 1080p, it's hilariously not 1080p, like 100%. In fact, I'm gonna have to check in the quality settings once I export this on my computer if it's actually 1080p, but it's 100% not. It's probably 480 at the max, which is pretty bad. But to be fair, this was bought off Temu, the new Wish.com. So I can't really blame it on that. But still, for $20, I could be getting a lot more than this monstrosity. But so for $20, you get barely enough. Barely enough to suffice. Now, actually, this is the first one I'm recording, so I don't know what the $2 camera is even going to be like, because it hasn't even arrived yet, and I'll probably tell you in the video, if you haven't heard already, I've probably told you about the terrible delays of the $2 camera. Well, actually, it was $4. I keep mistaking it for a $2 camera, but it's actually $4, just because there's so many twos and money on this video. But so that's really about it for this camera. Just to mention something, this is not mine, this is a friend of mine who bought this off Temu. You'll know him, he's under my channel page, Bacon9886. Go subscribe to him. Good videos, hasn't posted in a while, hopefully he will post soon. Yeah, I'm borrowing this from him, so thank you, Bacon986. I'm not even gonna say your name. That's about it for the $20 camera, and only reason I'm kind of rushing this clip is just because I gotta return it today, because they left it over here. So, I just wanna get it done and get it over with, because I've been postponing it, and this project has taken over a month. Ridiculous. So, anyways, let's go on to the $100 camera. See, I keep messing up these twos! Alright, well, can't wait to see what the footage is like.
So finally, let's do the $100 camera. It's one of these. Told you earlier. It's this one. I didn't even tell you to pause. Yeah, I'm weird like that. But this is the Akaso Brave 4. It's a fairly good camera. Well, it's a fairly cheap camera. but it has a very good camera and it records in up to 4K resolution. So let me just go over the UI aspects of this thing. Let me just do something real quick. Give me a second. I'll clip that. I'll take this part out. So when you first turn on the camera, you hold this back button to turn it on. And there's no SD card in it right now, so this is the camera. Let me focus it. Yeah, but this is my day-to-day camera, so you can see. Yep, that's my light. But yeah, so let me put my SD card in, and then this thing will restart like that. Okay, and then it'll shut off. And as you can see, now I have 2 hours left. That's just because I'm in 4K mode. So this is the highest resolution. That's just because the last thing I recorded on here is the footage for this video. But anyways, let's just go over some of the aspects of this thing. So there's 2 buttons on the side here, and then there's this back button. And then there's an OK button up here. So to view your videos, you're going to press the up button on the camera screen. And then it'll show this. So the top one, that's videos, and then the bottom one's photos. So I'm going to go with... Oh, wait, no, it's recording. Just had to readjust the camera, because it's been like an hour. But yeah. And then if you press this down arrow, it'll go into the settings page, and there's a whole lot of things we can do here. Change the resolution. You can go from 4K all the way down to 720p at 30 FPS. And there's also image stabilization settings. You can loop recordings, time lapse, change the video quality, photo resolution, time-lapse photo, all kinds of cool stuff. And then there's just settings like the special effects, microphone, power frequency, so 50 hertz or 60 hertz. Language, date and time, sound, all your normal stuff. Upside down. What? Ah! What happened? No, it's upside down. Oh, let's fix that. Let's change that. There we go. That's better. Even a screensaver. I didn't even know that. See? See? Oh, look at that. I've accidentally shut it off. And then by pressing the mode button, you could switch between video, photo. I think that's burst. I have no idea. That's a timer. That's a timer for a video. And then that's just back to video. So yeah, lots of cool stuff you can do with this thing. So let's switch back to the actually, let's take a look at what the video quality of this thing looks like. So I'm going to do a direct recording.
Okay, so this is the Akaso Brave 4, and it's maximum specs. I don't have this in the case or anything. The max specs are 4K resolution at 30 FPS. To get 60 FPS, you have to go down to 1080. I actually usually, when I'm using this camera, I'll record in 1080p, just because it saves so much space. So I don't usually use this mode, but it's nice. It looks really good, but I can't really tell the difference between 1080p and 4K, so I would never use this configuration on a daily basis. We actually just got a mini split, so this is the outdoor compressor, and then it runs up into that pipe on the side of our house. We have our nice brick fireplace, and yeah, you've seen my yard before because of the $20 camera, but this is the highest resolution you're going to get in it. In fact, this is the highest resolution camera I have in my house. In fact, this camera is what I use on a daily basis. If I'm just recording, I'll just use my phone.
but if I'm doing a camera, this is what I will use. Also, I have to say this is in wide angle lens. Usually I turn that off just because it's disorienting to me. And also, you can't really turn it off, but I usually have image stabilization on, but I don't have that turned on at the moment. But yeah, this is literally my day-to-day camera, and it looks beautiful. And this camera is only between $87 and $100. Yeah, this is the budget GoPro for you guys. But literally, this is a great camera. So if you're looking for a budget camera for yourself or for family members that need a video camera or a camcorder or something, this is for you, or whoever you're giving this to. So that's something I've been doing. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the video because I'm doing these clips first, and then I'm doing and then after the these clips, then I'll be recording the studio clips. So I don't know what my script is gonna be even. In fact, my $4 camera hasn't even arrived yet. So in fact, if it doesn't arrive tomorrow, then I get a full refund. So hopefully it'll arrive, because I've been waiting for over a month for it. But anyways, yeah, this is my day-to-day camera, the Akaso Brave 4. Looking for a camera? This is a good one to choose. So anyways, oh yeah, so on every single one, the thing I forgot to mention, I'm on every single one of these cameras, I'm doing maximum specifications. So for the $20 camera, I did the max specifications, which was obviously not very good. I can't even figure out what quality is, because it says it's 1080p, but it's obviously not. As we could see, terrible frame rate. Look at this. I mean, it's only 30 frames per second, but still, this is 4K. And then I can zoom in to the grass here. Not the most detail, but it's still better than most digital zooms. Yeah, this is not an optical zoom, which is something I don't like. That's one of the only things. Because this is a great camera. That's literally my only complaint, is that it doesn't have an optical zoom. But that's always possible by getting like one of those optical zoom attachments. I have one for iPhone that also took over a month to get here, and it's the first and the last thing I will ever order from Wish.com. It's the only website I could find it on. Don't ask. But anyways, yeah, that's my camera. Let's get back to the video. Editing Old Soul Tech here for the final time. I can't tell you how many times I've had to do this in this video, just because I did everything out of order, because the cheapest camera just took like a month to arrive. Well, actually, it took a week to arrive, but the one that I was waiting on, it's actually, I'll show you something. It's May 11th. That my PC clock is off. It's not 8:15. It's actually 11:15. The Amazon camera still hasn't arrived. It's ridiculous. The Temu one arrived, of course, because that's what I showed you. In fact, I have it here in this mess of wires that I'm going to clean up. I don't have a storage card for it, but I had to use the PC camera mode, which is actually what I'm using to film this video. I'm using my $100 camera, using the PC camera mode, and I just have the camera app open on Windows 11. So that's how this is working. But I just wanted to do this because I'm recording everything out of order. I missed like 3 studio scenes, so I'm just making up here. But I wanted to say, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you do, because I spent way too much time on this video. Literally, it's been about a month and 2 weeks I've been working on this. The whole month of April, and some of those scenes, like the videos for this,
we're done like in the beginning of April. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that there's so many editing ultimate text scenes. And I hope to see you in a new video soon, hopefully, and this doesn't happen again. But anyways, I guess I'll see you soon.